you have a burning question in mind, and that is, how can you make money online by writing blogs? That's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. You're going to see a whole bunch of information that's going to be useful to you, and then by the end of this, hopefully you'll have more information so you can make decisions on this. My name is Michael Granados. I'm the owner of Viral Home-Based Pursuits, and I've been able to work from home full-time gratefully, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal that to you, how I've been able to do that throughout the course of this video, and give you so much more at the end of this that will really open your eyes. So stick with me on that. So building out a blog that can earn you money, that's the question you're asking yourself. And when I first started, when I was in your shoes, I was asking myself the exact same thing. How can I make money online? Or how can I start a blog that will earn me money so I can have extra income coming in, or I can eventually say, okay, I have enough so I don't have to do my 9-to-5 job no more, and I can do take this on full time. And that's exactly what I'm going to give you starting right now. So I'm right here looking at my site that you're on right now, Viral Home-Based Pursuits. And really how you can get started by writing a blog is by really just determining what you're interested in. What interests are you in? What passions do you have? What hobbies do you have right now that you're into that can really help you create that blog? Because when you create a blog online, you want to know that you'll be able to do this from 3 months from now, from 6 months, a year, and over a year. So you can continuously continue to write on it without being bored, without seeming like this is something you want to just do for a little bit and then jump around and do another one. You really want to focus on one at a time, because you can do one, and then once that's streamlined and you have income coming into it, you can also focus out on another one, but one at a time, and take the time to do that. So really going through here, you really want to know, before you start your blog, you want to know what product to get into. And product research can take some time to understand. I know I was in your shoes at one point, trying to figure out what product can make me money. So focusing on one product first is a good way to go. And for me, I started in the health and wellness industry, helping people with lower back pain, helping people get back to the workforce, helping athletes get back. So that's what my niche was about at the very beginning. And I'll show you more about that with my other sites as we go along here. But you really want to determine a product, and then, because you're going to be building around it, you're going to be building blogs, and you're going to be leading these pages directly to your product so somebody can purchase from you, and you can earn that commission, or you can earn that money from them, which will in turn help you if you want to put more back into the business, and then go from there on out. So choosing the product, and then understanding that niche, understanding that the blog you're going to be writing about, is it profitable? You got to ask yourself, am I doing something that's profitable versus a passion? And that's where there's a thin line, and most people don't seem to get this part correct. Yeah, you might have a passion about something, but does it make you money is the question. And before you start writing about a blog, and you ask yourself, a month from now, or 3 months, or 6 months, like, why is this not making me money? And so part of that reason can be because you're choosing a passion. Another part of it because you're not doing your research well enough. And I'm going to give you all these tools, so don't worry about it. There's actually more information in the description below that I have, free tools, free courses for you as resources, so you can go ahead and grab those. But you want to know what product, and then what niche, what industry, the big marketplaces that can earn you money. So sometimes you have to go for something that you might not have a whole bunch of interest in, or you might have already had experience with, which is a great place to start, but you would like to learn more because it's a profitable niche. And the 3 most profitable niches that you can blog about are: 1, in the health and wellness; number 2, dating and relationships; number 3 being make money online, which is affiliate marketing, finances, personal development, stuff like that. So you can go from there on out and then expand. All right. So you want to know a product to your niche, and then you want to also be able to build the website around it. Okay. Your website is what's going to host your blog. And that's what brings me to this post too. as I'm explaining this for you. As I had here, interest, passion, and a hobby. You got to select between those, which one will make you money. And if you have already an interest in it, go for it. And although you can pick a passion or hobby, it will take you beyond your dreams. And then I'm being serious about that. You know, as a former collegiate soccer athlete with his own back pain issues, trying to help people out recover from their own back and get back into the workforce and get back into a healthier state of mind. And before I get to the bottom of that, which will show you how to go from, you know, getting your own domain and then hosting and there on out, I want to just share a couple of things first. So you have the product and you have the niche, right? And then now you want to build your website out. Okay, so you want to build a website out on where? On a free, you go to Google, type in free websites. No, you want to go directly for something that's built and ready to go, that being WordPress. Okay, this is what it's right here. This is WordPress. And so you want to be able to have a website, but you also want it to be hosted with a WordPress theme. So you want to be able to write blogs on there. And what I do is I'm able to rank my posts, my blogs, and they're able to rank in Google so people can find them organically, right? You're not having to spend money, which is an amazing thing. People are coming to you rather than you going out to them. And so you can do this all through Google, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal more of that to you as we go on. But that's what WordPress allows you to do. It's friendly with Google. It's called search engine optimization, which is basically Google's ranking your posts in Google, and then people are able to see those, and then they come over to your websites, they read your blog posts, and then you have links in there, and then they get taken over to a retailer where they can make a purchase from you. And that's what's called affiliate marketing. And so this is a good way to monetize. This is what I do, affiliate marketing. It's the most lucrative way, the most popular way to actually make income, automated, make passive income, and also be able to have a sustainable business like I have a couple of them. And so with those three things in mind, you know, you have your WordPress website already. You want to be able to understand your audience, right? You want to be able to know specifically what it is, the problems that your audience is having, because that's what you're going to be writing your blog posts around. People have problems and you want to be the bridge to that solution. So you're going to put yourself in front of other people through Google, and they're going to come here, you know, read your posts, and then you'll be able to, at the end of these, kind of just take them through and say, hey, here, this is how I'm able to make money. And then, you know, here's my link, go check this out. Here's a review. Or if you're doing, here, I'll show you that right now, actually. I'll go ahead and go over through actually I'll do that in a little bit, but I'll go over this part first. But after you have that all together, how do you start your blog, right? Where do you go after you have determined that you're going to do it with WordPress, and you know you need a domain, you need a domain, you need your hosting where it's going to have everything for you. Where do you go? There's certain places to go. I started with something called HostGator, and you're able to get a domain, purchase a domain, and get hosting through them. For like, I think it's like $11.95 of a domain for the whole year, which is a great thing. And then you can put your niche site on there, right? You put your content on there, target the product that you're going after, and speak out to your audience, right? Figure out what your audience needs, what pain problems they're having. HostGator is one place to begin. There are many other ones like Bluehost. There's a whole bunch of them. I can go off the top of my head. You know, you can purchase some from GoDaddy, Namecheap. There's a whole bunch of different places. And one that I use mostly right nowadays is called Wealthy Affiliate. The reason you probably haven't heard so much about it, or maybe you haven't done your research, but it's because they are an affiliate marketing training platform. And not to go to full length with that, but this is basically where I was able to turn just any old blog to something even more amazing than what it was. When I first started, back during the time that I was in my last job, and where I was very underappreciated, very undervalued. It's where I started forming my affiliate marketing business. And then I built a free blog and was trying to drive traffic, people to it. And it really wasn't working. Nothing was converting. goes to show that I can't just go on YouTube and watch ways of doing things, or go to Google and searching how to do affiliate marketing or something like that and then learn. You really need somebody who's going to teach you, somebody who's been through the ropes, and somebody who knows all this. And that's where I found, affiliate marketing when I got back into research. And that's when everything changed. I was able to start my free websites with them. You get a free subdomain and a free WordPress ready website. And you can start going ahead and generating content on there and driving, learning how to drive people over to your WordPress blog. And, it gives you everything you need. And on the back end, I'm here to help you as much with that as well. But those are ways to begin. Those are the ways that I recommend them. And that's how you want to get traffic. You get traffic by having people. Here, I'll go through that right now, actually. You can get people through, I have it right here. You can get people to your blog by doing anything with Pinterest, with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, paid ads. So a lot of these you recognize as social media sites, and you can get traffic through those. So if I go here on Pinterest, and I'll give you some more data as to how my blogs are doing, but for now, this is basically where you can go, and then you can type in on the search here. Let's see. If I typed in lower back pain for my health and wellness business, then I can do in that and then find anything that comes down that's related. So if I typed in lower back pain, I can get relief stretches if that's what I'm looking for. And then what I can go and do is find more information up above here. And then type in products, and then that's my whole keyword. And so the way you drive traffic is with these keywords, right? You're figuring out what people are typing into Google, what people are looking for on Pinterest, because that's a search engine by itself, what people are doing on YouTube, because that's a search engine by itself. And then you can drive that traffic over to your blog. People can read that, and then they can go over to your offer, over to that retailer, and then make that purchase, and you make the money from it, right? And that's how it works. That's why people create a blog and can monetize it. And when people have questions about how can I monetize it, that's the way to do it. You know your offer, you know your niche, you know your audience, what problems they're having, and then you understand how to create the websites, right, where you're going to host the blog, who's your host, who's your domain, and then be able to drive that, create content on there first. You want to create that content, what you're writing about, what people are going to be searching for, and then they land on your page. They read through it, you solve their pain problems. You're not selling to them. You're really just educating, informing, and helping them out how to solve these problems. And then from there, they can be, take any kind of action that you want them to take, whether it's to go into your email list, which you will learn about too. Something you want to do is have an email list so you can follow up with people, because people don't buy on the first contact. It takes about 7 times. So you can follow up with them after that. And then there on out, you can give them stories and content, and then give them promotional offers, discounts, and stuff like that on the back end. But there are many ways to do this to monetize your blog. There are 3 ways to do this, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But for now, this is how you would do this with Pinterest, and I have courses on this too, so I'm going to help you out with all of this. You get me and my attention with all this. And then if I go on Google here, I can type in these are what people are looking for. So if I typed in how to relieve a pinched nerve in my lower back, I can pop up for that keyword as long as I write a thorough post about how to relieve a pinched nerve in my lower back. So that might likely be my keyword that I'm targeting. So this is one that I would put into the blog, and I show you how to do all this. The program that I'm with teaches you how to do all this, how to get your blog called SEO optimized, so people can come and find it, and you have everything you need on there to rank, and Google sees that and places you high enough. And then there are keyword tools that you can use too to be able to rank these, and I'll get to that in a little bit here. But that's one way to do it. And then you really want to know how to drive that traffic. Traffic is going to be the lifeline of being able to monetize your blog. So getting it SEO ready is very important. And then other ways of doing this I want to get to are with ads. You can do paid ads on Google, and you can put up a Google ad really, really quickly. Take you behind the scenes here. And this is something you don't need to do from the very beginning. I would focus on getting that organic traffic before you focus on getting any kind of paid traffic. But once you create these blog posts, right? These blog posts you want to monetize on, and you're figuring out that they're working, you can even scale them with paid ads. And you can come in here, and I'm Google Ads certified too, by the way, not just SEO experts, but you can go in here and you could create these campaigns, right? You can go in here and create a new campaign. I usually don't start with one. Create a search campaign so people can find you in Google once you're trying to monetize during the paid routes. But that's for another lesson. That's actually in my course down below that you can get free access to. But that's how you can make money another way, by writing blogs. You know, you have your WordPress ready website and you want to drive paid traffic to it. You can drive it to that page, or you can also drive it to a landing page that can make you money as well. So here's my first startup. This is the one that I focused and I put like years of attention to before I focused on another site, which is the one you saw at the very beginning. This is my health and wellness, just so you know that I wasn't kidding. This is what I did all myself. No outsource. And so basically, you can get to a point when you're doing a lot of writing on your blogs and you want to outsource it. You can hand that work off to somebody you trust. You can find somebody through like Fiverr or Upwork, different places. That's for a later time though. And you know, have them do the writing for you. But from the very beginning, you should be the one doing this, because you want people to resonate with you. You want people to see you for who you are, not read somebody else's material and not let it be natural, if that makes sense. So I can go in here and do what's called review posts, or I'll start off with informational posts, like the how-tos are informational posts. Why are I do a lot of informational posts, which people are more in the stage of not wanting to buy, but you're building out a brand. So you're building out your authority within the niche, right? You're building out that authority, and there's no better way to do it than give an informational post. And then you have what are called compare and contrast, which are basically one-off review posts. And something like how to, let me go here if I can find it. I'm gonna have to type it in. So one of my very first ones that I was monetizing was a pain relief cream within the health and wellness lower back pain. So what I was doing to monetize that was I wrote a blog review based around this particular product right here, and I actually have it right here. Sometimes that's just sitting in my kitchen. Sometimes it's up here when I have to use it. But just so you know that I have the product, and having the product actually helps you because it builds more trust, and you can actually, you know, more easily blog about this and make money with it. Nonetheless, you don't need to, and I'll show you how I've been able to do that without having a product myself. So you don't even need the product here. You can just go ahead and you don't even need to buy this. I bought it because, you know, I needed it for myself, and it actually helped me relate with people more. And so I wrote a review post around this product, and this review post gets a lot of traffic, and, you know, people are commenting on here too. There's comments below there, but there's people commenting on there, and there's traffic coming to this post. Sometimes, 100 visitors per month, which is pretty good. And then they go through here, and then I have what are these links. So if I click this link here, this particular link takes them over here to Amazon, as you can see. And so they can make a purchase. And the amazing thing, I have other videos on the best affiliate programs on this too, but Amazon is a very trustworthy affiliate network. And a lot of people who do what I do in affiliate marketing to create a blog around it use Amazon because it's really trustworthy, right? And a lot of people like to go there. And so you can make this happen. It works very well, and you can convert it. And the amazing thing about when people land on here through your link, there's a 24-hour cookie. So within that 24-hour time frame, if somebody makes a purchase, you make that commission, right? And they can buy anything. It doesn't have to be that product. It can be, let's say this is an $1898 product. If they go and search for a 100 and above, you get a commission for that. Depends on the commissions within Amazon, but that's for another time. And it's in another video. And so let's say, you're doing these informational posts, you're doing these review posts, and then I do what are also, go back to the home page here. And then I do what are called best of reviews that also help you increase your awareness and your rise in rankings much faster in Google. And this is stuff I help you out with too. So I do best of pain relief creams. This is just one of them that I have of many. Oh, this is best pain relief cream, but here, let me show you a different one. I have multiple best of posts. Hopefully you're starting to see the picture. You have your product, right? And you know the offer of that product. How you want to create it to be irresistible is one thing you have to do too. And then be able to understand how to, build a story around it, which is what you're going to learn in time. You don't have to learn that right this second. And then be able to have the hook, right? Your hook in your blogs. Like best heating pads, like a hook being, like, is it me or is it about to get hot in here? That's a hook, and then that makes the reader want to learn more. So you're going to learn about this stuff too with search engine optimization. And see, I have more best of posts. So these best of posts get a lot of traffic. So for every informational post, the how-tos, you want to do at least 2 review posts, and then continue that pattern there on out. And that's how you'll be able to, once you're writing, your efforts are going to become rewarded for that in time. So that's how you can make money. You have, again, just to recap it all. And then let me go through actually the analytics. But just to recap through it all, you have your product, your niche, and then you want to build an audience around that niche by creating content that Google will see, that YouTube can see. If you want to go that route too, visually, people want to see things visually as well. And you don't have to be on camera like myself. Sometimes don't like being on camera still to this day. But you can do that. There are other ways about it, which I help you with. And then being able to, after you have that, you want to be able to have your WordPress website. And as I showed you in that blog post that I had, be able to pick out the domain, have your hosting. You have HostGator, Bluehost, many of them, and then you have Wealthy Affiliate, which is my #1 recommendation for it all because it gives you free affiliate marketing training to start. And it is the best platform out there to learn how to create an actual blog and make money with it through affiliate marketing, which is the #1 way to do it. And I would say the only way of really doing it. So let me go here. So I really think that getting data is very important. And as I want to show you this, my traffic channels here, the front of my analytics, how it's increasing, how organic search hasn't been increasing, it shows you here, and then the sources that it's coming from, and then how many referrals are coming through. And then I can go to here through audience and then figure out who is viewing these certain posts more than others. And then see where they're coming from. I'm getting a lot of traffic from the US, the Great Britain, Canada, but where's the majority of it coming from? And then if I go down here to acquisition, I can see where all the traffic channels, where everybody's coming from, how they're landing on my page, organic search, increasing, direct social referrals, and then displays. So that's really how you would go about creating your own money-making blog, being able to monetize it, and then go from there on out. Is you want to have all that together. You want to understand who your audience is too, and then understand your interests, your hobby, and your passion, and that you can really make that happen. I had doubts at that at the very beginning, trying to build out my business when I was at work at this job that I was just trying to be stable at, and then understand that I was able to build it during downtime. There was downtime and I had the computer in front of me in my cubicle, and that's where I started mind mapping everything and built the health and wellness back pain site, and then did that for some time and then moved on out from there. But you want to be consistent, which is very important. A lot of people really don't come to this, and they just think that one site, one little post is going to make them money. I've actually been helping people and reviewing their sites, and some people have like 2 posts and they ask me, what can I do better? What am I doing wrong? First of all, you need consistency. You're lacking being able to put out content, right? And for me, you're like, I have to put out more content. Look at it this way. I didn't come into the blogging world. I was never a part of this. My mindset has always been about, has always been better at like mathematics and stuff like that. But I really learned how to share the interests and the experiences I had to create a blog post around it, right? Write about it and be able to make money from it. And that's what you're looking forward to doing. And that's really going to be something you hone in on. Those are the skills you're going to learn. So once you get out of that frame of mind and this belief that you can't do it, you first need to put yourself and try it out. Because the skills, once you do it over and over, you have a template that you can go by every single time. It makes everything so much more easier. Trust me, and I have my own templates that I use. So every time I go create a new post, what's there? Exactly, the templates. So yes, you can still make money. People, if you're asking yourself, can I still make money with a blog these days? Yes, you can. There is competition out there, but you separate yourself from everybody else because of you. You're special, and your offers are different than everybody else's. And I teach you how to make, offers that stand out amongst everybody else. And so that's really what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you that, yes, you can make money writing blogs online if you do this the correct way, though, and stop jumping from one thing to the next. Because if you're jumping over and over to the next shiny object because you couldn't make $1 the first day or 2, this really will not work for you. And you're looking at this as a long-term game and a long-term investment. And from a year from now, you can start earning a lot of money. From 2 years from now, you can start earning tons of money. But people are very impatient and they're lacking consistency in doing this. Until you have the right place to do it, the right setup, you're going to be able to write multiple blogs and expand, put more eggs in different baskets, and move from there on out. As you can see from me, from my health and wellness to now helping people understand digital marketing, affiliate marketing stuff, and pretty much go from there. I hope that answered all your questions. I hope you got a lot of good information out of this video, that you can go out there now and start your own WordPress ready blog, start producing content on there, submit it into the search engines, which you're going to learn about, so Google can find it. Start partnering up with these affiliate networks like Amazon, ShareSell. There's so many of them. And then I have another video on that below on the best affiliate programs for you moving forward. And then the rest of it is just waiting in time and then having that traffic coming over to your blog post from multiple channels. You have social media, you have paid ads. You have, even if you do YouTube, you can send them to blog posts or directly to the affiliate offers, and so many other ways. If you have an email list built up, which is even better, you get to connect with them, send them back to your post, and have them buy from you. All right, guys, that's, hopefully you got a lot of good information from this. Make sure if you haven't subscribed yet, you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because there's tons more information coming out with this. And I will be back at another time creating another video for you. All right, thank you.